Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praises to the Most High God, just for giving me knowledge, wisdom, and just understanding at a very, very high level. As I say in all my videos, without the Most High, I wouldn't be anything. I thank the Most High God for giving me the ability to see, touch, feel, walk, and just keep going forward here in these last days that we're currently in. All right, so today I was reading the book of Sirach. I'm gonna go over Salakia. I'm gonna go over Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and chapter 2 today. I'm not done reading Ecclesiasticus, but chapter 1 and chapter 2 really is like hitting home with me because it's like it's like it's really talking about wisdom and and things that I talk about in my videos. It's just it really hits home, man. Um, if you brothers and sisters don't know, you can find Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, King James Version. You can also find the Wisdom of Solomon and different other books as well. First Maccabees, you can find First Maccabees in the Apocrypha. So, okay, so I'm gonna start off Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 2. Who can number the sand of the sea and the drops of the rain in the days of eternity? Speaking of the Most High. Who can find out the heights of heaven and the breadth of the earth and the deep and wisdom? Wisdom hath been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. So what is that stating? Wisdom and understanding came before Eve, Adam, any beast that the Most High made. He made wisdom and understanding before anything, you know. And that's why wisdom and understanding is so powerful, you know. That's why fearing, as Ecclesiasticus, it goes into, fearing the Most High, that comes with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Just like when you read in the King James Version of the Bible or the scriptures, It's especially here in the last days, man. It's so important to have wisdom and understanding because it comes with patience. It comes with you holding I wouldn't necessarily say, well, yeah, I could say holding your tongue. You not saying vile things, things that, could get you in a world of trouble. Um, saying things that you don't mean, that comes with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's why before all of my videos, man, I always say, I just thank the Most High God for giving me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because it's a gift. As I'm about to read in Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and chapter 2, it's a gift. It's a gift to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. It's a power from the Most High, and if He gift you with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you're truly one of His. You're truly one of His souls. You're one of He. I mean, yeah, you could say, He owns you. I mean, Yahweh Shah, they own us. We're their property. Okay, and I've said that. I think I said that in the video when I was doing First Peter chapter 2. I may have said that. I read a verse, and I think I had looked up a word for you brothers and sisters, and they basically said like owned or property. And we're the Most High's property. That's why he's allowing us to have certain knowledge that, other people don't have, or other people just don't quite grasp or understand at a high level. So always be proud of the gift that the Most High gave you. Okay, so I'm reading. I'm gonna go over to verse 4 again. Wisdom have been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. So wisdom is everlasting. Understanding, that's everlasting. You know, we're gonna have this wisdom and understanding until the Most High call us home, until we perish, till we deceased. Okay, chapter Salakia, verse 5. The word of the Most High is the fountain of wisdom, right? And her ways are everlasting commandments, right? So the words, the Holy Spirit is feminine. The Holy Spirit is her, she. The Holy Spirit is not he. The Holy Spirit is she. It's clearly stating this right here in Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 5. Let me reread. The word of the Most High is the fountain of wisdom. So the fountain of wisdom, what do you guys think of a fountain? Water. How water flows. So the wisdom is getting flowed to you. It's a fountain. It's flowing. It's draining on you. You understand that? It's not draining. It's like it's pouring on you. It's pouring on you. When you see a fountain, it's pouring out water. So it's pouring out. So the Most High is pouring out wisdom on you. Her ways are everlasting commandments. Like I said, the Holy Spirit, wisdom. That's she, her. Okay. I watch some brothers that's on YouTube and they say that the Holy Spirit is he, and they point to the New Testament. No, sir. It states right here in Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 5, Salakia, the word of the Most High is the fountain of wisdom. And her ways are everlasting commandments. Okay? Some brothers that's in the truth that think that the Holy Spirit is a he. or it's masculine, or you understand that, but it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm down to verse 6. To whom hath the roots of wisdom been revealed, or who hath known her wise counsels? Unto whom, verse 7, Salakia, unto whom hath the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest, and who hath understood her great experience? Speaking of the Most High, it's about to go into here in verse 8. There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Most High, or the Lord, sitting upon his throne. Right. The one and only true God, the one and only living God, man. Okay? The Most High and his Son is the ones we supposed to fear, man. And that's where the understanding, the knowledge, the wisdom come into. And that's where that's when I figured it out. Like I've stated in my previous videos, I thought I was my own God. I drinked every day. I smoked every day. Couldn't nobody tell me anything, man. I was in the world, man. We all have been in the world, man. Anybody that understand this knowledge and wisdom can't, if they sit up there and tell you that they did not go through a trial period where they were in the world, they just woke and they just been in this knowledge and wisdom almost their whole life, they're a devil and the truth is not in them. Okay? Most of us brothers, we were in the world and we were doing things we weren't supposed to be doing. And most of us had a humbling experience in life for us to come to this truth, for us to come to this knowledge and understanding. Okay? I just can speak on. I really can just speak on my experience. But when I talk to other brothers that's in the truth, they been through humbling experiences. They done been in jail, or, you know, uh, they got kicked out at a young age. They was in the streets for a while, stuff like that. So we all have to go through this humbling experience, man. But it's for the best of us, because it's to humble our souls and kick our pride to the side, man. Pride ain't nothing but the devil, man. That's a demon, man. All right, so verse 9, as I read, he created her and saw her and numbered her and poured her out upon all his works. Right? Who is that? What is the this speaking of? In verse 9, the Most High created the Holy Spirit. He created her and saw her and numbered her and poured her out upon all his works. Speaking of the Holy Spirit, man. You know? Okay, so verse 10. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him, that love him, that fear him, as going into verse 12, as we about to get into, or verse 11 as well. He that love him and fear him, he blesses you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He blesses you with the gift, man. And this gift is so powerful. It's a powerful gift, because like I said, I could just speak for myself. I can't really speak for other brothers or sisters, but I can just speak for myself. You ahead of the curve. Ever since I've been woke up to this knowledge in 2020, and as I gradually just getting better and better, a year in, a year out, day by day, month by month, um, I've noticed that I'm just always ahead of the curve now. The Most High is always preparing me for something that's about to transpire, or he's getting me ready for something that's about to transpire. He's getting my soul ready. Okay? So that shows that he loves you, man. You love him, he's going to love you. And we're here in the last days, so we can't, so if things are not going right in the world, or things, I won't say in the world, well, yeah, if things not going right in the world, or it's not going right in your life as they expect, as you want it to, the Most High is preparing you for something, man. So he has to build you up, so when it does happen, because we are in the last days, this society can get cut off instantly, where food gets short, water gets short, no electronics no more. Okay? So if the Most High is taking certain things from you, he wants you to understand that, okay, when this does actually happen, and you won't be able to be with that for a long period of time, you be like, okay, well, I went through this already. The Most High has put me through this battle already, man. And that's love, man. That's love, man. The Most High love you, you know? So, accept the turmoils in your life. Accept when you down. And then Ecclesiastes chapter 2 is about to go over that. So we're gonna wait till we get there. Okay, so I'm reading verse 11. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. It's all start with fear. Verse 12, the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, a happy heart, and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. Right. So like I just said, we in the end days, most of our people are going to perish, correct? Most of our people are going to die. But the Most High is going to look out for us in these last days. I promise you he is. I promise you the Most High is going to look out for us, brothers and sisters, in these last days, man. I promise you he is. Just like how he looked out for us when we was came out of captivity out of Egypt. He's going to look out for us, brothers and sisters, man. Just have faith in him. Follow his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Get away from ignorant people. Get away from sinful people. Because they gonna die first. They gonna die first. They gonna perish first. The Most High gonna destroy them first, man. All right, so verse 13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him and at the last days, right? And he shall find favor in the day of his death, right? So that's the Most High finding favor of us when we die. So we can be here in the new kingdom to come, man. So we can be a judge, or we can be an officer, or we can be one of the high priests, or you understand that? That's the reward, man. And like I stated in previous videos, man, this body is just a shell. It's all about the soul. It's all about the soul, man. Okay, so verse 14, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? Like I said. I just said it earlier in the video. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and it was created with the fearful in the womb. It's like it with the faithful in the womb, right? He known us when we were in the womb. He chose us when we were in the womb. We were destined for this to happen to us, man. For us to have the knowledge, for us to have the wisdom, for us to have the understanding. We were destined for this at the point of our lives that we are in right now. When we first found out about the knowledge, we were destined for this. This was destined. That's love, man. The Most High love us. That's love. Okay. Okay, so verse 15. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, speaking of the Holy Spirit, and she shall continue with her seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits, right? Giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. She filleth all their house with things desirable, and the garners with her increase, right? So your household is going to be fine. You're going to be fine. That's a gift from the Most High, man. You're going to be fine. Things that you need in life, that you need, not want, but need. You're going to be fine, man. You're going to be fine. That's the love of the Most High. Okay, so verse 18. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish. Right. Most of us, I can honestly say, since I've been on this path since 2020, I've been in great health. I'm waking up every day. I can breathe. I can touch. I can feel, man. I'm in great health. Yeah, I'm tired I be tired from, work after work and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm in great health. I can talk. I can see. That's a blessing from the Most High. Because there's a lot of people here, a lot of devils that's out here in this world. They can't even do that, man. They can't even see. They can't even touch. They can't even feel because they've did wrong in their life and the Most High judged them, man. So it's the truth. Okay, so verse 18. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of God, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that love him. Right. Verse 19. Wisdom rain them down, skill and knowledge of understanding standing. Said right. Salakia, right. This is a skill that we have. Having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's a skill. That's why we're able to talk about it and explain it to people that don't quite understand it. because we are skilled. We're skillful individuals. We're like the Most High said. We're a peculiar people. Yahweh Shah said we're a peculiar people. We're a chosen generation, man. This run in our veins, this run in our blood. This go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Man, this go back to Moses. This go back to our forefathers, man. This run deep. Okay, so I'm reread in verse 19. Wisdom raining down skill and knowledge of understanding, standing and exhaustive them to the honor that hold her fast. The roots of wisdom is to fear the Lord, fear the Most High, and the branches thereof are long life, long living life, blessed life. Okay? Verse 21, the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it is turneth away wrath. Right. So that last sentence, it turneth away wrath, it turneth away anger. The Most High is protecting you from maybe other people that are angry. Nobody's going to harm you, man, because the Most High is protecting you. The angels are protecting you. Nobody's going to harm you. That's love. That's love. That's a love. That's love of a father. That's why he's the father. Okay? That's love, man. A furious Salakia, verse 22. A furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his fury shall the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. Right. So what does that mean? You being upset, mad, angry. And look, I I almost led myself down to destruction, having a destructible life, because I didn't know how to control my anger, man. You gotta control your anger, man. It is so important that you control your anger, control your tongue. I'm about to read here in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 in a minute. It talks about patience and anger. But the power of the tongue can lead to your destruction, man. You gotta have self-control. And and trust me, if you coming into this knowledge and you don't have self-control, or the Most High gonna make you get self-control. And look, man, I'm just speaking off experience, okay? The Most High is going to make you have self-control, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, because I learned from it. I went through it. You don't have a choice. You have to have self-control. Okay? Okay, so verse 23. A patient man will tarry for a time, and afterward joy shall spring up unto him. Right. Patience, man. Patience is a virtue. Patience is everything. I'm so patient right now, man. I don't think I've ever been this patient in my life until how I am right now. I am so patient right now. But it's like, not to get off topic, but it's like the more patient I am, the more rewarded it seems like I'm getting more rewarded by me just being more patient in life. Patience is everything, man. And we live in a society where everything is, like I've said in previous videos, gimme, 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 now, now, now. I need it now, 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 not later, now, now, now. That's not gonna get you nowhere, man. It's not going to get you anywhere at all, man. You got to be patient in life in general. You have to be patient. That impatient stuff, that stuff gets you killed. Just like these rappers, not to get off topic. They want that fast money. They sell their soul. They die early, man. Simple. It's really that simple, man. Okay, so verse 24. He will hide his words for a time, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, right? Just like how Yahweh Shah spoke in parables. He spoke in knowledge, wisdom, understanding. But godliness is an abomination to a sinner, right? We live in this sinful ass, excuse my language. We live in this sinful ass generation that we live in right now, man. Where nobody wants order. See, the Most High is a God of order, man. He's a God of order, and nobody wants order in today's times, man. Most of the time, because the father ain't in the household to begin with. I'm talking about the physical father. Okay, so that has a trickle effect down on everything, man. Because the knowledge comes from the man. The knowledge not gonna come from the woman. The knowledge comes from the man first. Then the man passes it down to the woman and the children. I think I stated that before. So it's just, it's the truth. Okay, so verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. Right. Like I said, keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. Verse 27. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom, and instruction, and faith, and meekness are his delight. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, when you're in a bad, what did I just say? When you are in a bad predicament in life, you may be homeless for a certain period of time. You may be have no food to eat for a certain period of time, but you can't lose trust in the Most High, man. You have to trust in the Most High. You have to trust in Yahweh Shah. He's going to deliver you, man. They are going to deliver you. Simple. Okay, so let me read verse 28. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart, right? With a double tongue, a double heart. You hot and you cold. You dancing with the devil and you trying to dance with the Most High. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that, man. Verse 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Be not a hypocrite. Talking, having a double heart, having a double tongue, like I just said, man. And take good heed what thou speakest. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou comest not in the truth, Salaki, in the truth to the fear of the Most High, but thy heart is full of deceit, right? So you can't come to the Most High and you still got that devil on you, man. You can't. Because you leading yourself down a deeper rabbit hole, man. And that's the truth. Okay, so I'm on Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 right now. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right. I think I stated that in First Peter chapter 3, because I just uploaded chapter 4. So I think it was chapter 3. When you come in this walk, and I probably explained it in all the First Peters, honestly. The Most High is going to put you through suffering. He put his own son through suffering. So you think you not about to go through suffering? It's like, man, I know I sound like a broken record repeating this, man, but this is what this is about. You have to be mentally and spiritually strong for this, man. This not no joke. This not no game, man. You can't play with the word of the Most High, man. It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not something you take lightly. This life, man. That's why this is basic instructions before leaving Earth, man. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. So have some respect for yourself, man. Have some respect for the Most High, man. Okay, so verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure it, and make not haste. Make not haste in time of trouble, right? When you're in trouble, man, don't dig the hole deeper for yourself, man. But no, you going through a test. It's a test, man. I said chapter Salakia. Verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Right? You're going to be increased at the end, man. It's all about the end. The end of the suffering that you go through. The end of life. It's about the end, man. Forget what's going on right now. It's about the end. It's about that light that's at the end of the tunnel, man. That's the Most High, man. Have faith in that. Have faith in him. Okay, so verse 4. Whatsoever is brought, Salakia, upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right. What is that stating, man? I just said I know I'm repeating myself, but let me that verse hit so hard when I first read it. Let me read that. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient. Be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Be patient when you are in trials and tribulations, man. Because the reward is going to be greater than what you going through, man. He's molding us up. So when he does bless us with things that we want, we're able to understand it and control it. And we not falling victims to ourselves. Okay? And I'm speaking on that because I'm speaking on experience, man. I went through that. So I understand that. Okay, so verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right. So what is that basically stating? Put it there. You ever heard the saying, pressure make diamonds? Pressure makes diamonds. So you're so when you go through that adversity, the Most High is trying to make you into gold. Okay? That's what verse 5 is stating here, man. And I'm gonna finish reading Ecclesiasticus, man. But when I was just reading chapter 1 and 2, I was like, oh my God. Well, it's like I was like, man, I have to make a video on this right now. It just hit my spirit. Like I have to make a video because it hit hard. It hit home. It hit the soul, man. And I just put this out because I want you brothers and sisters to just listen. Understand it, man. If I can explain it to the best of my ability and edify you brothers and sisters to the best of my ability, I'm going to do that, man. Because I'm going to share this knowledge. Okay, so verse 6. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Right. Trust in him and he's going to order you. He's going to have order upon you, man. You're going to be a obedient soul to him, a obedient servant to him, man. He helps you with that. Okay, so verse 7. Ye that fear the Most High, Wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest ye fall. Patience. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him in the Salakia. Ye that fear the Most High, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Right. It's all about faith, man. You got to believe in him, man, because he believed in you. He chose you before the womb. Believe in him, man. Okay, so verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Right. Verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? No. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? He never has did that. He's always kept his word. Only reason why the Most High may have did something because he ordered us to do something. Plenty of times in the Old Testament, he ordered certain people to do things and they didn't do it. He got angry. Okay? It's about obedience, man. And I've said this. It's about obedience. It's about putting your pride aside, man. Humble yourself. Okay, so verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy and long suffering and very pitiful and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Right. During times where stuff is going on, he gonna save you. That's why I said, man, you don't have to walk in fear, man. You're going to be okay. Nobody not going to do nothing to you, man, because the Most High and his angels is with you at all times, man. You're going to be okay. Get that fear out your heart. Woe to, well, and like it say in verse 12, man, this is how you know I'm in the spirit. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands and the sinner that goeth two ways. Like I just said, the soul that wants to be on the right and the left hand side, that want to be hot and cold, that want to dance with the devil and dance with the Most High. And like I was just speaking about the fearful, people having fear, man. Woe be to fearful hearts, man. That's how you know the Spirit talking to me, talking through me, the Most High speaking through me, man. Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Right. You don't believe in the Most High, he's not going to defend you. He's not going to be by your side in these last days. You reject him. Why? Verse 14, man. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Right. It's patience, man. Patience is a virtue. We live and not to go off topic, man, but we live in an impatient society as well. Like the other day, I was at the not to go just going off topic for a little bit, but at the other day I was at the cable store. I went when I first got off, and it was packed. It was packed. Most people were waiting there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and the store had about I'll say the store had about 2 hours to close. So I went in, I signed my name, and I mean, I'm telling y'all, it's packed. It's packed. The cable store is packed. Everybody sitting down waiting for their name to be called. And I sat down and I waited. About an hour and a half went by. 2 hours. It was about like, it may have been like 50. It may have been like 40, 50 names in front of mine. An hour and a half went by. The store closed at 8. So it's probably like around like 7:20 right now. Mostly everybody left. And they just calling everybody names. Nobody's coming up. A couple people stayed. A couple brothers and sisters stayed, but mostly everybody left. And they just calling everybody names. Most of them people had left, and they just going down the list. And my name just happened. My name just came up. But that's patience, though. I waited, you know? That's patience, man. I waited. Patience is always going to reward you, brothers and sisters. It always will, man. Okay, so verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways, keep his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Right. Verse 16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. Right. Anything, man, look, anything that I can do to please the Most High, I'm going to do it, man. And you should too. Stop being pleasers of ourselves all the time. The flesh. Please the Most High, man. It's way more important. Okay, so let me read verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they will love him and keep his ways. Salaki, I think I was reading. Oh, shoot, I got messed up. Hold on. Salaki, give me one moment. Oh, I was reading verse 16. I'm sorry. Well, Salaki, didn't mean to say that word. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. Right. The law is already in us subconsciously, man. We're subconsciously already programmed to the law. We know what's right and wrong, man. Verse 17, that they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. Right. Like I said, man, it's a humbling experience, man. And he gonna take you through a humbling experience because you have to humble yourself, man. It's either you gonna stay in the world or walk with him. But if you walk with him, you gotta humble yourself. You gotta let that pride go. You gotta let that devil go. You gotta let that wrath, that anger go, man. Flat out. Okay, so last verse, verse 18, saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord, of the Most High, and not into the hands of men, the devil, men, the world. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. Right. You can't fall you can't fall in the hands of these people, these devils out here, man. They gonna get you killed out here, man. Your soul gonna be corrupted out here being around these fools, man. These wicked people, man. Okay? All right, brothers and sisters. So, it's just another Bible study on Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and chapter 2. It really hit home with me reading it. And I just wanted to put it out there. Oh yeah, one more thing before I end this video. We live in it, and I know I always say this, man, but we living in the last days, brothers and sisters. The economy tanking. It look like they're about to push this digital money out. They're purposely destroying the economy. Trump is purposely destroying the economy, putting these tariffs on all these countries and stuff like that. He's purposely destroying the economy. So, brothers and sisters, I want you to prepare your soul and your mind for the upcoming trials and tribulations we have to go through, because it's about to get rough out here, man. Okay? So prepare yourselves. All right, brothers and sisters, with that being